Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me in another one of my monologues. As you can see, I'm not at home. Julia and I are down today in Wiltshire. We're at Dora's Dairy and it's early in the morning on a Friday morning. I'm recording this the day before it goes out, so by the time you see it I'll be back. But I wanted to record today's monologue just down the lane a bit here, just beside the hay barn, being very careful with my pipe. Thank you. I know, straw, flame, doesn't go together. And Julia's watching with hawk eyes to make sure nothing goes wrong. In the vein, I suppose, of the old farmers that used to smoke their pipes on the farm by straw and hay and things, so we're all good. And we've been helping John and Amelia at Dora's Dairy yesterday to milk the cows, and we've got videos of us doing that in the past, either on this channel, on the English Couple channel, and it's always lovely to help out and do that sort of thing that actually down the line we'd love to be doing on a regular basis ourselves, because we want to be on the land and have some of our own animals. Perhaps not a huge herd, but maybe, 3 or 4 cows, some chickens, some pigs, some bees, just a small holding's worth of stuff to bring up Julia's children and ourselves in a very nature-based, holistic, back-to-earth, simple life. And we're down here to have a look at a piece of land. Well, a couple of bits of land actually. One we know is too expensive, far too expensive for us to afford. The guide price started at one price, but we were advised that it was likely to be pretty much double that by the time the auction has dealt with it. Just looking for my lighter. And the other one, again, is probably a similar situation. It's a lot cheaper. It's much smaller. There's not much there. There is a stone building. But again, a lot of interest in it. So that's what we're contending with on our journey to find a little piece of English heaven. A little piece to go effectively back in time before all this modernisation and before all this, I suppose, the technical digital world, so that we could just live a much more simple world, back to nature, back with real things, hands in the soil, growing food, just looking after ourselves. Welcoming people onto the site, showing people what we've learnt, sharing on the video, and all of that so many people do want to do. And we're not the first, we're not pioneers. There are plenty of people who are living off grid. They've got there and they've done it, and we are just one of the follow-ons that wish to do the same. But it ain't easy. The councils, the government, the courts are not on your side. They're not saying, yes, how can we help you? How can we help you realise the dream that you want, that you have put us in the position of power? How can we help you to achieve that? The sun is coming out now. I'm hoping that it's not overexposed. My worry on these filming things is that you can still see me. Julia's telling me it's okay. So this is a problem. It's not our problem specifically. Of course, everybody's got the same issue. Lots of people want to get onto the land, and we were talking to John the farmer, and I was saying, these farmers are getting to a point where they're getting old. Their children don't want to get into farming because there's no money in it. The venture capitalists are offering huge amounts of money so that they can put things on the land that's nothing to do with farming, solar panels, wind farms, big batteries, these, whatever they are, lithium-ion batteries. And the farmland is being bought up, it's being covered with housing, it's going into a brownfield state, no longer agriculture. They don't want animals. The government are trying to sort of get rid of animals altogether. We know that with the cattle and the chickens, the birds, and they're making up this nonsense about bird flu and, you know, foot and mouth and all these different things, TB, because they don't want people doing this. So it's not an easy job, is what I'm saying, I suppose, and there's nothing new in that. Can't get my pipe lit. But we're trying, and we have to keep trying, and we have to keep pushing back, and we have to keep looking at the opportunities. And so I suppose, in a way, this is a bit of a call out to those that have done it, who are there, to say, please share your experiences. Please share how you did it, the techniques you used to get around the councils, help encourage and support those that are on that journey who want to leak out of the towns and cities, who want to farm, who want to hold on to this land and keep it for future generations, to be custodians. Help share that knowledge so that people like Julia and I and the myriad of others that want to do the same have got that opportunity, because we're all in this together, not the way the government likes to say we're all in it together, but we are in it together to save this country, our land, our earth, from the tyranny that wants to turn it into some horrible digital technocracy in which they own everything and we have nothing. But rest assured, my gentle listener, for all the struggles that we may have trying to find the right thing with no money and no income, YouTube's demonetized me, and thanks to anybody who's donated to keep the channel going, by the way, we will get there. By hook or by crook, we will get there, because we are determined. And more than ever, we have to be a determined people to get out of the mess that we found ourselves in. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you probably back at base on the next one. Till then, I should try and get my damn pipes smoking so I can enjoy and soak up this incredible atmosphere. Bye-bye. Thanks again.